In Seminole County, Florida, a
You guys
sheriff's
back
deputy
dressed
found
yet?
a car idling outside a closed
You
bar at
dressed
3
yet?
a.m.
I'm talking
Inside
to her.
were
You
two
dressed?
strangers who had just met
All right,
and
hop
were
out with
already
me.
getting cozy like it was their third
You're
date.
sitting in the parking lot. You're in behind the driver's seat. Your vehicle's on. It's running. You're gonna drive after you had sex with this young gentleman. Okay? You understand? Get where it's coming from. So right now, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can is against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney present now.
Why?
Just look at me real quick. There you go. And then your tattoos.
Why?
What's that?
Why?
Because that's what my sergeant requires.
Why?
What? Why?
Yeah.
I have no idea. You can ask him that. You don't have sex in a parking lot, okay?
Well, why were you guys called?
You guys back dressed yet?
Yes, sir.
You dressed, yeah?
Yes, sir.
I'm talking to her. You dressed?
Yes.
All right, hop out with me. Ma'am, you gotta hop out with me.
I'm sorry?
Hop out with me. Appreciate you. Just stand right here for me. Stand with your feet together, hands out your side just like this. I'll look at your eyes really quick. Don't move your head, just follow with your eyes, all right? Okay. Robert, here's this back.
Sir.
Have you been drinking at all?
We both had a couple drinks here. Yes,
Let me see your eyes real quick.
Go ahead.
All right, you're free to leave. I wouldn't recommend you drive though, okay?
Sir.
Because if you get in your car, I'm going to arrest you for DUI. Okay, understand?
Yes, sir.
So good. If you want to get on your phone and go ahead and start calling somebody, go right ahead, all right?
I can do that.
Ma'am, right now I'm going to conduct a DUI investigation to determine if you're impaired to the point your normal faculties are being affected. Do you understand that? All right. The reason behind that, you're in active physical control of a motor vehicle, all right? All right, even though you weren't driving, you're sitting in the parking lot, you're in behind the driver's seat, your vehicle's on, it's running. You're going to drive after you had sex with this young gentleman, okay? You understand? Get where it's coming from? Okay. All right, in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to perform as a series of tasks. Those tasks are to determine if you're impaired or not impaired, okay? Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, before I do that, what I'm going to do is actually, let's walk over here. You have your shoes?
In my phone.
Go ahead and grab your shoes.
3-4-3-5-12-13.
What's up for you?
You can take a couple time.
Is this because she had the keys in the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's be real, after y'all did everything y'all needed to do, y'all were going to drive away.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate you being safe.
Gonna walk right over here, man. No, just as if you want to grab his 40 information for a report. All right, like I said, I'm going to ask you to perform a series of tasks. Those tasks to determine if you're impaired or not impaired, okay? Part of me doing that, I'm going to let you know what your rights are. It doesn't mean that you're under arrest. It does not mean that you will be under arrest. It just means that you're currently detained by law enforcement and you're not allowed to leave, okay? Do you understand that?
I understand.
Okay, so right now you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can is against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney present now or anytime during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, it won't be a point for you without cost. You have the right to stop answering questions or speak to an attorney at any time. Do you understand those rights? Yes. Okay, do you have any medical ailments I need to be aware of?
No.
Do you have any problems with your legs, feet, or back?
No.
Okay, do you wear glasses or contacts?
I wear contacts.
Do you have contacts in right now?
Yes.
Okay, do you have diabetes?
No.
Do you have epilepsy?
No.
Okay, perfect. Just stand right over here for me and face me. There you go. What I want you to do is I want you to stand with your feet together, hands out your side, just like this. Okay, I want you to remain in that position until I tell you to move. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm going to have you do is you're going to look at my pen, and you're going to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? During that entire time, I don't want you to move your head. I just want you to follow with your eyes, okay? Like I said, follow with your eyes, okay? Make sure you're following with your eyes. You're okay. You're okay. Ready? Good. Put your hands back down your side. You're fine. Good. Get back to position. Hands down your side. Hands down your side. There you go. All right. All right. Do you see this line here on the ground?
Yes.
All right. What I want you to do is let's go stand over here on that end of the line, about where the cigarette butts are. And take your left foot. Put it directly in front of on the line. Take your left foot. Put it on the line, on the white line. There you go. Place your right foot in front of your left, touching heel to toe, just like this. Okay? I want you to remain in that position until I tell you to move. Do you understand? Now, when I tell you to, what you're going to do is you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps along the line. It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9. Go ahead and begin.
I'm sorry.
Stand right here for me. Face me. I want you to stand with your feet and heels just together, just like this. Hands down your side, just like that. All right. I want you to remain in that position until I tell you to move. Do you understand? Now, when I tell you to, you're going to raise one of your feet. I don't care which one. It could be your left. It could be your right. I don't care. Okay. You're going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to have your toe pointed forward. You're going to look down at your foot. You're going to count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, and so forth until I tell you to stop. Okay. Side finger nose. Okay, you can open your eyes. What's the highest level of education do you have?
UCF.
Okay,
About to graduate in August.
Okay, so you're about to be a graduate. Okay, do you understand the English language?
I do.
Do you understand the alphabet?
I do.
Okay, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you recite your alphabet. Okay, starting from the letter D as in dog, ending at the letter Q as in Quebec. Okay, I don't want you to say anything prior to D, and I do not want you to say anything after Q. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. During that entire time, your hands are going to be to your side, your eyes will be shut, your head will be tilted back. Okay. What letter are you going to begin with?
D.
And what letter are you going to end with? Okay. Go ahead. Close your eyes. Tilt your head back.
D, E, F, G, H, I, G, K, L, M, N, O, Q.
Okay. Now, the last thing I'm going to have you do is I want you to imagine 30 seconds inside of your mind, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes, you're going to tilt your head back, and then, not yet though, hold on.
Okay.
And I want you to imagine 30 seconds. So however you get there, just do not count it out loud, okay? Make sense? Okay, however you want to count it inside of your head, you're welcome to, okay? Once you get to 30 seconds, what I want you to do is I want you to open your eyes and tell me to stop, okay? That way I know you're done, okay? I don't want to assume that you're done. Okay, do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Place your hands at your side, tilt your head back, close your eyes. Good, and begin. Okay, and how long was that?
I was like 55 or a minute.
Okay, and what was my instructions?
A minute.
Okay, how did you count that?
1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000,
Okay.
4, 1,000.
How much have you had to drink today?
I had 2 drinks here.
What 2 drinks?
I had Captain Coke.
Captain and Coke, were they singles, doubles?
Singles.
Okay, were they talls, shorts?
They were talls.
Okay, so single talls, Captain and Coke, 2 of them. What time did you start drinking?
Around 10:30.
Okay, and what time did you end drinking?
11:30.
11:30. What time do you think it is currently?
Around 1:30.
You think it's about 1:30 right now? Okay. I want a scale from 0 to 10, with 0 being completely sober and 10 being fall down drunk, how would you rate yourself currently?
I would rate myself around 3.
A 3? Why would you say a 3?
I would say 3 because I feel fine.
Okay. Do you feel impaired at all?
No.
Do you feel buzzed?
No.
No. Okay. And is that your vehicle, the Mustang?
Yes.
All right. And just to confirm, what was going on when I first arrived?
It was the first night that I met him, and I was just kind of, I liked him, and I was attracted to him, so I wanted to like be attracted to him.
Okay.
But
Is that why your pants were off and his pants were off?
yeah,
Okay. And after you all finished that, what were you going to do?
absolutely nothing. I was gonna go home.
You're going to go home, and where's home?
On Alafaya.
Alafaya? Okay. Alrighty. Let's walk over this way for me. Do you have any tattoos that I need to know of?
I do.
Where?
I have a couple.
Where?
I have a little one here
Okay.
on my arm,
Okay.
on my hip,
Okay.
on this hip, one on my leg,
Okay. Where at on your leg?
on my ankle.
Okay. Are you okay?
Why?
Just look at me real quick. There you go. And then your tattoos.
Why?
What's that?
Why?
Because that's what my sergeant requires.
Why?
What? Why?
Yeah.
I have no idea. You can ask him that. I have no idea.
Why does he want?
What's that?
Why does
Well,
he
right now you're going to be placed under arrest for DUI. Go ahead, turn around for me. Place your hands behind your back. Actually, before I put this on here, let me take this off and put it in your. Here, hold on a second. I'm gonna take your watch off and put it in your. Actually, take your watch off for me and put it in your pocket. That way, I don't want it to get damaged. And I don't, with the handcuffs on, it could hurt your wrist a little bit. I want to try to prevent that, so just put it in your pocket. That way you have it on you. If you want to take that off too, you can too. And put it in your pocket.
Does she have the keys to the car?
It's sitting in the driver's seat, I think. Where's the keys at right now? In your purse. Do you need me to help you? You got it? There you go. You just turn around, place your hands behind.
Can I ask what I'm being put on arrest for?
For DUI.
For what?
For DUI.
What did I do?
I just told you. Go ahead, turn
But
around.
can
Ma'am,
you tell
listen.
me again?
Yeah, you're under the influence of alcohol to the point your normal
But why
faculties are
did
being
you pull
affected.
me over?
First of all, if you don't turn around, you're gonna get charged.
But why
Listen.
did you pull me over? I'm just wondering.
Go ahead.
Because you're having sex in
Why?
a parking lot.
Why did
I just
you
told
pull
you
me
that.
over?
I just told you. Because you're having sex in a parking
Okay.
lot.
Why are you guys here?
I just told you. Turn around.
Why?
Turn around. I'm not going to play with you. This isn't how it goes. We're not doing roadside
just wondering
roads. And I
why.
told you multiple times already. You don't have sex in a parking lot, okay?
But why were you guys called?
Nobody called. I was doing my job and
But
patrolling
why
the
were you
neighborhood.
guys called?
Nobody was called.
So why did you guys come?
Because it's my job to patrol.
But why did you guys come?
Stop.
But why did you guys come?
Hold on.
If you're saying you didn't come for a reason.
Stop.
If you're saying you didn't come
I think the other deputy is going to give you a ride, I think.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because you can't get in anywhere.
I mean, no one's. At this time, no one's.
Yeah, I understand that.
I did have a friend that left like 45 minutes ago. So.
Is your camera on?
Yeah,
The case?
yeah. So she's being placed under arrest for DUI and resisting an officer without violence. In case you were wondering.
Oh, without violence?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all because she had the keys in the car?
Well, yeah, I mean, she's in active physical control of the vehicle. And like I said before, let's be real. I mean, she's hammered drunk right now. If she
Well, the
drove...
reason why we hung out longer was two things. One, because we're going to pass some time by, and two, because, you know, we're with each other.
I get that.
Yeah.
But still, she's way too intoxicated.
Okay. And you know where she lives too, right?
She lives more towards me, but
She said I'm saying that's
It's
a
not.
long way.
It's a little longer ways. Yeah, than Oviedo.
Then God forbid something happens.
She's Alafaya Woods or Alafaya?
She said Alafaya.
Hold
I
that.
thought she was Alafaya Woods.
And that's why the law states inactive physical control of vehicle. Because if she drove from here and crashed, you know, after I came in contact with you guys, like, come on now. Obviously, I would be losing my job. Yeah.
I understand. What would it take for her? So she's basically gonna be in jail overnight.
No. They don't do it overnight. She'll have a bond. It's going to be a $500 bond.
Okay.
So she'll have a bond.
You can come pick her up in the next what?
That one I don't know about the time frame.
Depends on how busy the jail is.
Okay.
Depends on how busy the jail is, how her attitude is, things like that. If she treats jail staff like she was treating us, then she'll probably be there all night.
Yes, sir.
$14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay.
I normally would put it in her property or on her person, but I'm not
Does
gonna
she
do
have
that.
her phone or you have her phone?
I'm gonna have her phone.
Can you put my number in there?
How about you write it down on a piece of paper and I'll put it.
Here.
Hey ma'am, I'm gonna get to those shoes that you're wearing because those are his. And I have these for you. Do you hear me? Let me grab those shoes. Thank you.
I got it.
Another one. Thank you. Thank you.
Does that change anything?
Alright. Let me get your information, alright, so I can get you booked in so you can get out. Alright, sound good? Sound good? What's your phone number? You understand if you don't cooperate with these simple things, you're not going to be able to leave here, right? And you're going to be here all night. Is that what you want to happen?
No, I just don't have anything. Like I don't have any information to call. I don't have anybody to call.
Oh, you have your phone. I have your phone with you. You're going to be able to make phone calls. This isn't the end of the world, okay? You made a mistake tonight. It's not that big of a deal.
What mistake? Why was I here?
DUI.
Okay, but why was I?
Because you had a little too much to drink.
But why were you guys there?
Because I was doing
Tell
my
me.
job.
But why were you guys there?
Because that's our
What
job
was
is.
the reason
I don't
that
have
you
to have a
guys
reason.
were at the hitching post?
I don't have to
Tell
have a
me.
reason. I don't have to have a
But
reason.
what would you do?
Okay.
So I was parked at the hitching post. I was at the hitching
Okay, are
post.
you gonna?
Why
are
were you guys at the hitching
Are you
post?
going to identify yourself for me?
Why were you guys at the hitching post? No. Why were you guys at the
Alright,
hitching
then
post?
I'm gonna record you as Jane Doe, and you're gonna sit here all night, all
Okay,
day.
why were you guys at the hitching post? I mean, I don't understand why it's that hard to tell me why.
Because there's no.
And then I can tell you why.
There is no reason.
Why the fuck isn't there a reason?
That's why I pulled in.
There has to be a reason why you guys are doing this. Why the fuck is there a reason why you're pulling me over?
Alright, thanks, buddy. Okay.
I think those many charging here, here.
Hi, ma'am. What's your name, ma'am? Ma'am, I gotta be able to identify you so you can bond out
Okay,
tonight.
what is the reason?
I work here at the jail. You've been arrested for DUI among other things, but I'm trying to get you processed so you can bond out. I need to know your name, ma'am.
I would like to know the reason why
Driving under the influence.
I was pulled over for tonight.
Ma'am, I didn't arrest you.
I know.
So,
I understand
So
that.
do you want to be able to go home tonight?
Yes.
So I
but
need
I
to
would
know
like
your
to
name.
know.
I need to know your name.
I would like to know
I
the
can't.
reason.
All right. You'll be a Jane Doe, no bond. If you don't, if we can't identify who you are, you can't bond out. Then step on out.
The female was charged with DUI, resisting an officer without violence, impersonating another person by displaying their driver's license, and providing false ID to law enforcement. She was not charged with having sexual intercourse or any related offense. Do you believe the cop overreacted, especially since the male was able to come and go free? All subjects are innocent until proven guilty. Please like and subscribe to see more video just like this.